All right, we are back with another Dan and Sam walkthrough of Disney Speedstorm. This is our, how many days we did this now? Four, this is day 5, 4 or 5?
4, 5.
4 or 5, I forget.
Thing to do
5,
now.
I think, day 5. So today we're going to play the new season, which is with Winnie the Pooh and some of the up characters, I think.
Cat. So we already talked about the menu. Here you go to World Map. And you click Season 16, Part 1. Ends in 26 days. 7 hours.
So some of them are already unlocked, right?
Yeah, so these are there's usually 6 chapters for each part. I never finish them all the way through.
Yeah.
And so I don't know why, but usually they have the last chapter open, but chapter 1, 2, and 6 are already open. So chapter 3 is opening in 6 days. Chapter 4 is opening in 13 days, and 20 days later is chapter 5.
Yeah, so they space them out like this. So, you know, you can race through the first chapter or two quickly if you want, but you're still going to end up waiting, you know, for the other ones to unlock. Is it kind of one per week? Is that what they do?
6, 13, 20.
Yeah, so those are spaced a week apart. So, yeah, you'll have some of them unlocked. And this just started yesterday, right? So I don't know if they unlocked 1 and 2 to start with, maybe.
Or they unlocked 2 this morning.
2 maybe today, yeah. So, but anyway, so usually at some point you're going to be waiting a week for them.
This is the first race. So usually in the events they have objectives. So these objectives are reach the top 3, win the race, and drift for at least 10 seconds.
Right.
So you don't have to complete all the objectives because and sometimes they have like gate locked or something. So, and maybe some of those are from I didn't really figure out what the gate thing is from, but maybe it's from the not completing enough objectives.
Yeah, it could be kind of
Anyway,
as you go, you have to complete a certain number of them, I think.
So also they have guest racers. So we don't have Winnie unlocked, but I'm going to race him because they let you race him.
Yeah, in these special events, a lot of times you can race the characters in the events. You don't have them to race in the other online races, but you can race them in the world map. So Sam has mostly played these. I've played a few of these world map events, but not too many. I usually kind of stick to the online racing. I like the Toon Village. It's cool.
Sunny.
This is one of my favorite tracks, Toon Village.
And even more now that they updated it where it's not raining.
Yeah, this is the sunny one. A lot of times when you race Toon Village, at least in the online races, it's raining, which we always thought is kind of funny because it's kind of based on, I think, California Disney, where, you know, it doesn't rain all that much. But oh, she's out in front early.
I have a jar of honey behind me.
It's a special honey pot. Oh, so in this version, when they'll do these kind of slow-mos because you're racing against AI. That's the other thing to point out. These aren't online races, so at least most of them I don't think are.
My honey jar's filled now.
Right. So you're racing against AI. So you'll see these kind of slow-mo kind of things where it shows you getting somebody with this special move or something you've picked up on the track.
At some point in the races, they make you where you have to race someone from that movie that you already have.
I see.
I think Sadness,
so sometimes they'll be locked, right?
They'll have someone else and look like to go with them, and I don't know why they choose Sadness from Inside Out. I don't know why she's with the
yeah, we talked about that. We talked about it yesterday. I don't know.
Up, like in the
Toon Village.
Like in the Hero 6 event, they put Belle with them, and the Alice in Wonderland, they have Jasmine with them. So Winnie the Pooh has
yeah, some of those made a little more sense because they had some like Disney princesses together. So you kind of they're all Disney princess, but but sometimes the pairing's kind of a head scratcher.
And how do I get people with my move? I just ate the honey.
I don't know. Hold down. Do the.
Yeah, I hold down. This is his.
I don't know. Is he a speedster? Maybe it's just speed boost or something.
I think he's a defender. I checked.
He's the defender.
Anyway, I haven't got to that. Maybe chapter 1 doesn't have those, but I remember the other events have where you have to race the. Why am I so
first?
Also, one thing to point out real quick, if you've never noticed, the characters' numbers are usually, the main character is the
year the movie was released. So
Not always. In the
not
Little
always,
Mermaid, her father has the
right,
year.
but if you notice, a lot of times the numbers do correspond to the movie's years, but obviously they can't do that for everybody because, like with Toy Story, there's 6, 7 characters from Toy Story, so not everybody gets to be the Toy Story years. But, like, for example, Lotso, I believe Toy Story 3 was 2009, I think, right? So he's number 9, is that right? So, for example, and then you're looking at Winnie the Pooh. So Winnie the Pooh, I'm guessing, was released in 1966 because this is number 66. But anyway, if you look at that theme, you'll notice Woody is 95. So the first Toy Story was released in 95. So Woody's 95. I don't know what number is Buzz. Is 22? 22.
Yeah,
Right? So we don't know what. So like I said, not everybody can be 95, for example. So Buzz is 22.
Maybe
I'm not sure what 22 corresponds to, but yeah.
But if you pick a character 22, you like that number, so I would assume you would put it on somebody.
Well, yeah, maybe somebody just picked some different numbers, but anyway, if you'll notice, some of the characters, their number is the year the movie was released, especially if they are the main or a main character from that movie. All right, so good job. So there's the first one. You gonna erase another one? So here it just shows you which of the goals you completed. So she got all 3 there. I think some other racing games are set up this way, so I'm assuming this is similar. You want to win the race, but you also want to complete those other objectives because other events may
Like
not
sadness
unlock
now.
if you don't complete them.
So,
Sadness.
What do you think? You think
Candy Trap.
what is Candy and Winnie the Pooh up to do with each other?
Candy Trap from Wreck-It Ralph, right? So now you have Sadness from Inside Out, right? She's sad. She took off slow. What happened to me?
I was trying to look behind me, but
Yeah.
she's crying at everybody.
That's okay. I think a lot of times in the first couple of levels of these events, like she's already back in first. Sam's already back in first, right? The first couple races are usually pretty easy. You can, when she got passed now by, was that Zurg? But the first couple of races, I've raced them before, usually pretty easy. You got time to catch up. And I like these little slow-mos they do when they show you wiping somebody out. But as you progress through them, they will get more difficult, of course. I think we discussed how to do a dash, right? One of the things that we didn't learn right away was how to do a dash. So
We Googled it.
dash is when you can kind of bump another player with your car. So how you do that is you just hold down or kind of move over the joystick the direction you want to go. So you got to be close to them. Huh?
I threw the thing in front of me when I was first.
So Sam might be able to show it here if she gets next to somebody, but when you get up next to somebody, you can just hit your joystick in the direction you want to move towards them, and it'll kind of bump them over. So you can time this well sometimes, and like, for example, you see an explosive thing on the track, sometimes you can get up next to a racer and bump them into that explosive item on the track, or I've done this a couple times before, when you're trying to get on a rail, and you're both kind of close to getting on the rail, you can bump the other person off, and then you get on the rail. So it's not super easy to control, which is why you don't see a lot of racers doing it, I think. But it's a skill worth learning how to do if you're wanting to compete. Yeah, for the longest time we didn't even know anything about that. We've been racing this game for a while, and I think we just figured out the dash thing a few weeks ago. But you got to be careful using it. There does seem to be a glitch to it. I've noticed that sometimes if I dash too much, then sometimes the character will just kind of it'll stay stuck. They just kind of keep dashing. And then everyone will pass you while you're sitting there kind of dash, 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 dash. Like it usually will resolve itself in a few seconds, but you're kind of stuck in a dash movement while other people pass you. So, all right, another first place finish.
Can I stop racing?
And completed all the objectives. Huh?
Can I stop racing and we talk?
Yeah,
about
because
something else?
we're at close to 10 minutes on the video, so let's go somewhere and talk some more tips or something if you want. Got a rewards box. That's nice. So yeah, on some of these you pick up a rewards box. It's kind of funny that I've been racing Hot Wheels 2, which I think we got last year, and just now got around to racing it this year. But they have something very similar where you kind of complete a couple events and then you unlock a box
Is
and
there
get some
anything to
stuff.
show about the event or not?
I don't think so. I think we've covered this
Can I go look at their
before.
racers?
Sure.
There's something to claim in the shop first. They're just trying to sell me some Winnie.
Well, you got
shards.
something free
Oh,
there.
wait, wait.
I saw free there. Yeah, season. So there's something down there. You go. Free
Zeus.
Zeus crew shards. Nice.
A new mission.
Yeah, so we talked about this on one of the other videos. When you see that little exclamation point on that menu, that means there's something there for you to collect. Usually, sometimes they're just trying to sell you something in the shop, but it'll tell you there if you have something free or if there's a new deal or offer. So these are the new characters they added yesterday. Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore. We don't have any of those unlocked yet. And then if she scrolls down, they also added some Inside Out characters, Carl and Russell. Huh?
Up carries.
Oh, I'm sorry, Up. Yeah, I was thinking Inside Out because we watched Sadness earlier. Yeah, Up characters, my bad. So who's your favorite racer in the game, Sam?
We all like Figment.
We all like Figment. Yeah, we unlocked Figment, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and we were just kind of making a joke that he was our new favorite. So I thought he was pretty fun, and I got his special car here. So Sam's showing him now. So he's the mascot, I think, for Disney. Is Disney Epcot, maybe, I think?
We all like Figment.
And so I thought he was kind of cool, so I got his special car there as well. We had some, I think, vanity.
All the
Coins I got.
all the Inside Out characters are low-level racers.
Yeah, we haven't really chosen them to race, so we just unlocked Anger the other day. Yeah, none of us, and her mom plays this game as well. None of us have really liked the Inside Out characters, although I think her mom likes that movie Inside Out. I've never really been a big fan of that one. I guess the second one's out soon, or it's out now. So I've never really raced those characters, but and Sam hasn't really raced them too much.
Okay, is that bye for now?
Yeah, I think that's it for now. So we'll do some more videos upcoming, maybe another one tomorrow, and hope you find these useful. Please like or subscribe if you're watching this. And yeah, we're happy to hear from you.
We would want to have a lot more subscribers.
Yep. We hope you enjoy some of these videos, and
Bye.
have a good one.